Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Stellaris, the Crustaceous Confirmity. So there's some great comments in the last couple episodes. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was looking around a little bit at this, trying to figure this thing out, and I still don't really quite get this part. We can see here, founder species, tundra preference. Here's where it does show the correct numbers, right? Before we factor in our racial plus 20% habitability. We can see that desert planets have habitability of plus 20%. And yet when we go to a desert world, we see this is updating to show the adaptability being mixed in. We're at 40%. Still don't understand why 50% is our final happiness. Now, someone has suggested as well that slavery is so much simpler if you just change your laws a little bit. So we're going to do that. Instead of going for allowed slavery, evidently if we just kind of minimize the bonus a little bit, we can make it a whole lot easier to micro. The bonus for having fully allowed slavery is 20% production on food and 20% production on minerals. But we end up getting that malice that happens every single time I've ever tried it, that takes away 20%, 20%. It's just too micro-intensive. And I guess that happens very rarely when you have regulated. So this is functionally equivalent to having a 75% population working a mineral or food tile. So you get 0.4 increased production per happiness. So 75 is 25 above 50, so 25 times 0.4 is 10. That's where that math comes from in my head, at least. I think we'll go ahead and we'll just go for the regulated slavery and see how we can handle things. I just like the idea of this. I really like the idea of making it simple. Regulated minus 10%, but it's not factoring in the bonus yet. Okay, so let's go through and enslave all of the proper people here. If we wait like one day, that should update, right? Maybe it'll take a month, I'm not sure. I believe every pop on this planet's still working just food and minerals right now, so that's fine. Over here... I had to choose between the minerals and the energy. I'd rather have equally. That's all good. And our capital, same thing, will enslave everyone. The slavery management system certainly could be a lot easier. Okay, we have some minerals available. Let's see. What do we want to do next? This planet is trying to grow, and there's no room for it to grow right now. So I guess it's time to probably remove some of these things here. Let's go for the food tile first, probably. I'd like to try to, like, even out my research a little bit here. Go for that one as well. In fact, we have the clear blocker guy here right now, so let's just go ahead and take care of all of the rest of the stuff there. Now that it's queued, the cost is locked in. We could move over here and go for some clear blockers, but I don't really want to do that yet. Here we're good. Here we're good. Okay, this planet could use some more buildings as well. It's already large enough we could upgrade to the planetary administration. Main reason I would want to upgrade to the planetary administration is just so we can build the better buildings that actually do end up upgrading down the line. Then again, hold on, I want to confirm something real quick. If I were to build this is the power plant 1. We can upgrade now to the power plant 2. The upgrade cost is 90. What does it cost to build a power plant 2 directly? Never mind, there is no power plant 2 directly. You have to upgrade them. Okay, so that's fine. I'm just trying to think here. If I were to build a hydroponic farm, I need to pay 60 directly for this. And if I wait, I can just go directly to the hydroponic one and skip out and save myself 30 minerals. We're building the basic farm. But in the meantime... Yeah, I think in the meantime it just is better to just not do it, unless you really need it to get the population. This planet could also already upgrade. It's already big enough. This planet is very close as well. We're working on our 4th pop already. Now, someone had also suggested that we definitely need to colonize Koval, because this is... I had actually forgotten off the top of my head here that it is colonized systems, not colonized planets. So Koval will allow us to colonize 3 planets directly. It's a great system to colonize. Looking at it, I think we'll actually colonize the 40% habitability planet, since we're not really seeing any malice for the desert world. And because this planet does have more food. It's got 3 food on Koval 5, and it's got 7 minerals, which is just the best combination of minerals and food. So it'll be I think one of the better ones to start with. 129 points here. Oh. Yeah, okay, just crash the game. Don't click on that button. That's weird. 1 second. I guess, sure, send the crash report. We're playing on the 1.3.1 patch. I'm guessing that was because that is supposed to be a drop down to show colony ships of that thing, and I don't have any. And I guess no one actually tested to see what would happen if you did that. So that's interesting. So, note to self, that was clicking here. Danger. Don't colonize from if you don't actually have an available thing. Okay. We still have 231 minerals. I feel like the autosave maybe didn't register some of the stuff that I had done. It did not register the clearing of tiles. So let's block or remove these things again. Good news is that nothing too bad had actually happened from that. Okay, let's go ahead and play. Like speed 5. So Koval is also going to be up here. It's going to extend our range quite a bit, which would be nice. Construction completed the mining station. And well, of course we can do sectors, right? And apparently sectors, I don't know, I'm hoping that they were patched in the 1.3.1. I read some of the patch notes, but not all of them.
Anomaly found.
I think it is time to probably rush for another. Let's actually cancel this one. And this one for now. Just wanted to have space for this thing to grow, which should start right now. Yeah. 1.9 now, 1.8 per month. We grow very quickly. Not bad at all. I want to get the next colony ship started right away. Oh, did it register that I had changed over my slavery? No, of course not. Darn it. Thanks, game. Damn it! Like playing Crusader Kings 2 and handing out titles all over again. Let's wait a second and make sure this one's working properly. And now we're getting a happiness multiplier on you. That's good, that's good. You are not supposed to be enslaved. Nor are you. Enslaved plus 20, regulated minus 10. So effectively the same thing as working at 75% happiness, which is better than what we would have been doing anyway. While conducting survey scans, you end up with
Situation log updated.
a translated alien mural, evidently. Alright, we're waiting on, looks like one more month we'll have enough to start the colony ship. We have a shipyard in 2, so let's build it over here. I don't think there's any issue with the colony coming here. The the people coming from here should be all the exact same. Alright, so just one last quick confirmation here. Regulated's good. Income is good because you're not working, you're not slaves. That all looks great. Let's go to the next planet and enslave everyone. Wonder if, how good it could be to actually, like,
System survey
relocate. I've tried it a little bit. Like, I've looked into it at least. Resettle. The cost to resettle. Like, 50 influence, basically to allow this planet to grow and do its job. Which, that could be really valuable. You know, because once you get the planet, like, let's say you have a planet that has tons and tons of space on it at first. So you build a whole bunch of food things. And then it gets full, and then all those food things are wasted. But if you keep on resettling, then you can use those food things for a much longer time at the cost of influence. So that's pretty appealing to me. Okay, we are not quite at our naval capacity. We did rival somebody. We got 0.6 from rivals. Let's see. We have rivaled just one, the Zanami Republic. We are the Combine of the Yalbask. They are xenophobes, collectivists. We're collectivists too. I don't see how we can be friends. Influence is too important to me. Alright, should we... maybe scale back a little bit of the food on this planet, or not? Probably not. Negative 40% ethics divergence is pretty solid. How are we doing on the ships? We're up to the Striker 3, it's already been upgraded. I could just stop doing this for the sake of making things simpler. It is a minor, it's a minor mineral savings, but I have a feeling that we're going to get to a very near point where it's just not going to be necessary. You know, we could just not do that. Again, it'd be like doing something intentionally to make the game more straightforward, just simpler, and not have to worry about that nonsense. We still have a lot of people that we could try to do here. Are we doing any technology that's really important? Farming subsidies, food plus 10%. Or 25% for 10 years. Level 2 hydroponic farm. War philosophy is unrestricted. Purge is totally allowed. Orbital bombardment is not something we can do. Native interference is unrestricted. That's good. We like that. Native enlightenment is prohibited. Through sharing our knowledge, we can actively encourage natives to take their rightful place in a galactic community. I don't see why we can't do that. It doesn't say we're going to lose happiness or anything, so let's go ahead and give that a shot and see what happens. We may now enlighten primitives. Migration is currently prohibited. The Emperor will decide where its populace is needed most. Unrestricted movement is a privilege afforded only to our primary species. I say primary species for sure can migrate. Resettlement is allowed. Yes, that's where we do it manually. Leadership, primary species, first contact is currently set to peaceful. Aggressive lets us attack neutral enemies. Don't really want to do that. Alright, our home system is now clear. And Kaugaunta gains a whole bunch of stuff now. And there's a lot of places. I want to colonize everything. Maybe I shouldn't have done habitability plus whatever, because it just makes me want to colonize everywhere. Maybe we should just go colonization nuts, right? We should just keep on, like, stay at our force limit, right? So that, here, let's just do this. I'm going to force myself to... I'm just going to pay full price. I can't be...
System survey complete.
It's stressful, because it's one of those things where, like, I want to not do it, but every time I click it, it makes me feel like I'm wasting money, And it's the exact same feeling I had playing EU4 back when you could move armies through the actual siege goal so you could avoid the on-arrival attrition. And I hated that I couldn't not do it, but I would still do it. Our borders are restricted up there. There's nowhere else for us to scan. This area. There's some enemies in there. 500 some power. It's like this science vessel is gonna go help out here, and then we're gonna go home. And to move is what again? C, I think? Yeah. No, that's not what I want you to do. Is this the only last thing? That's why it's probably doing that. There's only one last thing that needs to be surveyed. And some other ship's trying to do it. And only one can do it at a time. Gotcha. Not a pretty good looking system down there.
Construction complete.
Oh no. It'd be nice if it told you like what kind of traits that guy had. The one that died. He was one of our anomaly guys. Well, I guess now's a good time to not have to worry about that. Do we end up getting the technology that lets us assist research? Can't recall now. Unlocks assisted research. Looks like no. Okay. Well, I'm not going to replace him for now. Yeah, I think we go nuts. I think we just start colonizing everywhere. We'll stay at our force limit for security, but then colonize as many systems as possible, and we're going to be prolific. That is our goal. Let's go up to speed 5.
Construction complete.
All right, I'm going to save the game real quick because I'm nervous. Oh God, no, I loaded! Okay, thank God. It's Iron Man, so never mind. I thought that I went backwards. Anyway, we're going to see what happens if I try to colonize Koval now using this interface. I'm nervous. It's colonizable, is surveyed, no threshold. We want a system that's in the Koval one. It was you. Colonize from. I mean, I kind of want to click this button to see what happens, but anyway, we're going to colonize. It really should be one of these 4 inner provinces. We'll colonize right on the food. Sounds good. And they're off.
Research complete.
More societal research. We could try to do some blocker clearing. Empire leader capacity. Leader pool size. Leader recruitment cost. These all sound fantastic. You are a biology expert. Okay. We do have a fair bit of influence. We are capped at 1,000, so we're going to need to start spending it on something soon. So, back up the fastest.
Survey complete.
Nice job, fellas. Okay, keep on knocking out the colony ships, yeah. 2. There's a large continental world. Building cost goes up a little bit, doesn't really matter. Really, I just want to colonize as many systems as I can that have good minerals for the most part. So like this would be a good next location here. Also, we could do it by cost. Cost would probably be the most logical way, but look at that, 8, 12, 13. I can't really give up this one. Where do you live? You're over here, so it could be done in either location. Let's go here. We're gonna lose a little bit of money while we're colonizing, but we can kind of sink all of our minerals into this for a while and just keep on going. Take a look at our planets, see how they're doing with their whole slavery situation. Seems regulated slavery seems pretty good. All they wanted was a union. You know? Union ho. Oh, this is interesting. Is migrating to Zelvikana in 18 months. Why on earth would you make this the same color and in the same position, huh? So you're migrating to Zelvikana. Is that the only bit of migration that we have going on right now? Yes, seems to be. I kind of wanted them to migrate to the new colonies, not migrate to the capital. I guess, oh well. I was hoping that turning migration on was going to be a good thing. Yeah, we'll leave it running for a few years and see how we like it.
Construction complete.
Alright. I'm just going to go for the cheapest ones first for now. Got some Betharium there. This one's got a physics adjacency. This one's got an engineering adjacency, physics adjacency. And then this one would be the only one that's good. I don't know what happens with the Betharium. I think you have to put a plant there, don't you? It's been a while. I'm just going to put it on the food so the planet grows a little bit faster. We missed out on one adjacency bonus, which is a big deal, but I don't know. I don't want to risk missing out on that Betharium for now. Bill's resource, Aurelium.
Established.
Let's get some armor going.
Station under attack.
Get him. The Blood Brigade. We're not gonna let this thing fall this time, I hope. Unless they're really fast. Oh my gosh, there's so... Look at this thing. This thing has how much life? 200?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, they beat us to it. Damn it. That is not cool. Jerks.
Situation log updated.
How rude. I suppose we should probably expand our borders and get the science ships out there working a little bit more. You know, 4x it up a little bit here if we can.
Complete.
Alright, that I think was a what? Colony ship? Construction complete. Looks like just another Corvette. That's what that was. Alright, cool. I'm gonna take a break here. Oh no. Here goes another scientist. This is gonna happen a lot. It's gonna happen quite often. Oh well. I'm gonna take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode. Thank you as always for watching. I'll see you soon.